Well, it's planned in the beginning. You know, a lot of the planning, you know, I attended a number of the meetings, and most of them were done in places where we drink, taverns, where Indians hang out in Seattle back then. We had no place to meet, you know. And so, but, you know, Bernie had, there were a number of people that wanted to be the head of it all, you know. Bob Steichen was one of them. He's going around, although he's a friend of ours, you know, he's going around giving Indians booze, you know, to vote for him. He wanted to be the head of United Indians, what was to become United Indians. Anyway, as it turned out, most of the people voted for Bernard, you know, and Bernie, you know, and they did plan. They thought the two main areas they'd hit, you know, was coming over the fence down here, close to the road as it borders the fence, and then up the cliffs. And I'm just guessing at close to 400, you know, maybe more, Indians did invade. But at least 300 or 400 or more, you know, stayed outside and to support, you know. And I think the planning was, but see, the problem is a lot of the Indians didn't know the landscape here that well, you know. They were young kids, you know, some of them. But Bernie did tell them that there can be no violence. Because I remember some of these Plains Indians came in with big knives, you know. And Bernie said, you know, no matter what you do, you know, no violence. We can't have drugs and we can't have alcohol either, because that's what destroyed Alcatraz, was drugs, you know. The Indians got to fighting among themselves, you know. Actually, you know, San Francisco was a very liberal city. If the Indians would have kept their nose clean down there, they could have won, you know, because they had a hell of a lot of support down there, you know. But then as they started fighting among themselves, you know, they got on drugs and everything else, you know, and so they lost their own war, you know, because of that. And Bernie told, and Joe Delacruz, they were planning this, is that we can't have that up here, you know. If we do, we'll lose just like they did, and it'll be just a big effort for not, you know. And so, as far as I know, I never saw anyone on drugs, you know, until afterwards, you know. Not drugs, but whether they're smoking marijuana, and that's about all I ever saw, you know. Anyway, so that was an important issue, you know. And also not to be violent, you know. He said, they may get rough out there, you might get your teeth knocked out, but don't fight back, you know. Don't fight the military police, you know.